It's a beautiful day, rise and shine. Today's topic is righteousness exalts. And our text is taken from Genesis 41. I read from 41 to 44 in New International Version. So Pharaoh said to Joseph, I hereby put you in charge of the whole land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh took his signet ring from his finger and put it on Joseph's finger. He dressed him in robes of fine linen and put a golden chain around his neck. He had him ride in a chariot as his second in command, and people shouted before him, Make way! Thus he put him in charge of the whole land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, I am Pharaoh, but without your word, no one will lift hand or foot in all Egypt. The dictionary defines the word righteousness as being in right standing with God, while the word exalt means to raise to a higher position, rank, or power. There is this prank video about a little boy who was tested for his honesty by a man. This man walked by his side and dropped a bundle of money, pretended he did not know. And the boy picked up the money. In the process, he even poured out his wares, but he was not even bothered about it. He ran after this man and returned his money back to him. The man was so surprised that he gave back this bundle of money to the little boy as a gift. In today's passage, Pharaoh told Joseph, I am Pharaoh, but without your word, Joseph, no man in all of Egypt will lift hand or foot. What was he saying in essence? He meant that if Joseph did not say something, it could not happen in Egypt. Joseph had suddenly become powerful. Joseph's position had shifted. He had suddenly become a force to reckon with. His level had changed. Why? Joseph had been righteous all the way. The culture in Egypt was to execute anyone that was caught sleeping with someone else's wife. And Bible scholars believe that the probable reason why Joseph was not executed by Potiphar was because he might not have believed his wife's story. Let's imagine what would have happened to Joseph if he had given in to Potiphar's wife. The best he would have become was a servant in Potiphar's house. And probably, while enjoying the luxuries of sin, he would have been caught one day by Potiphar. And if he had been caught red-handed, he would have been executed and he would have lost his life. Sin leads to death, but righteousness exalts. The little boy in our story was tested, but he passed that test of righteousness, of honesty, and of truthfulness. How many tests come your way daily? How many do you overcome? How many do you give into? It pays to be righteous. Righteousness exalts, but sin is a disgrace. Joseph remained steadfast. He remained righteous, and he rose to number 2 position in Egypt. He could have become a servant. He could have become ridiculed. He could have become disgraced. But he chose righteousness, and instead he was exalted. He was lifted. He became powerful. He became a force to reckon with. The New Living Translation of Proverbs chapter 14 verse 34 tells us that righteousness makes a nation great. But sin is a disgrace to any people. Sin has no other mission in your life than to bring disgrace. The Bible also tells us that the enemy goes about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he will devour. Do not allow sin to devour you. Avoid it. Embrace righteousness, and righteousness will do nothing but exalt you. It will lift you higher. It will take you to a whole new level, and your life will never remain the same again. Keep living a righteous life until I come your way again next week. Bye for now.